We're still recovering both here in Topeka and in Kansas and around the country from the worst recession that our generation has experienced, and generations really kind of going back to the Great Depression did as well. And the city budget suffered from that, the Great Recession, in the same way that individual homeowners and businesses' budgets did too. So we talked about in the general fund how the lion's share of the revenue from the general fund comes from property taxes and sales taxes. The city's collection of property taxes overall in 2012, the year that ended in December of 2012, were just about where they were in 2008, the last year before the recession. When we look at sales tax collections on that 1 cent sales tax that comes to support general fund operations, our collections in 2012 were right about where they were in 2007. So over really the last half decade, the city has seen effectively no growth in the amount of collections, actual dollar amounts that it gets coming in the door to support general government operations from property taxes and sales taxes. When we talk about property taxes, there's two components. There's the value of all the properties in the city put together, and then there's the rate, the actual tax rate that's applied to that. So many have argued that even if the rate, the mill levy, stays the same, that the city gets a raise because the value of property generally over time has increased. And that's absolutely the case, except over the last few years. Over the last few years, both the base, the assessed valuation, has been declining or flat. And the rate itself has also not changed. And so neither of the components that make up property taxes have allowed the city to see any growth in that primary revenue source.